Hey folks, it's a beautiful day. Not a lot has changed over the course of the weekend, but apparently CUPW has entered their framework for the arbitrated settlement position. Not really sure what to call it, for the arbitration anyway. And we're waiting on Canada Post to reply. But noticing a lot more in our paperwork that they seem to be indicating more that Canada Post is not bargaining in good faith, and I'm just curious if and when CUPW may actually make that into a formal charge against them through the CIRB. Canada Post has said that many of their things are non-negotiable, but that's not how negotiations work. On the other side of things, I'm strangely happy to report that we're not alone in this game anymore. DHL was locked out. The Unifor members who work for DHL, were locked out. I believe it was yesterday. There are only maybe 2,100 workers or so for DHL in Canada that are represented by Unifor. They're a much bigger organization in Europe. They are at a loggerhead in their negotiations over things like the company wants to give them 15% over 5 years, which would be 3% a year. It's a little bit more complicated, but it'll sound kind of familiar. The company, go the other way. The company has decided that they've been doing a lot of changes to their routes. And they want the drivers to drive up to 100 kilometers before they start paying them. They want them to pick up their loads without being paid. They want to, the Unifor wants access to clean bathrooms. You know, a lot of the things that we already have as rights, the struggle continues, right? Because not everybody gets those things. I'm sure there are many more, but the important part is that we need to stand with them. And part of the reason we need to do that is because everybody else is working like it's Christmas. Purelator is working like it's Christmas time. I'm sure FedEx is as well. So we just to show some solidarity. From what I understand, they're going to be picketing at the airport at the DHL facility there. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. You have to respect that. Respect the picket line protocol that is applied there. It's not our picket line, it's theirs, so we need to respect their conditions. One of the things that concerns me, though, is that the timing is probably such that, so DHL is a federally regulated company, just like Canada Post, and it's expected that DHL is going to try to use scabs. They have until June 20th to make that happen. And then it becomes illegal. I'm not quite sure on the ramifications. There's something in the details of the law about, I think, labor that's already been contracted can continue. So might actually turn into a fairly ugly strike situation. So let's definitely support them. I'm looking into finding out if we can use a strike action to not deliver for DHL materials that have been rebadged, but that's not up to me. That's up to our national office, and I don't know the legalities of it. This strike is further complicated because in Calgary, the G7 summit is coming up, and the government has decided that the workers cannot strike at their work location because it's too close to the airport. And they feel that that's a security risk. So there's some problems there. But we'll have to see how it works out. So we're still on our own thing, just keeping you up to date. You have a great day. All right, bye-bye.